Has always existed, and Charlo was the interim champion in the middleweight division when Canelo was awarded the distinction of franchise champion. Then he became the world champion as well.
Lomachencko has only recently boxed. He boxed August the 31st. I remember that because it's my daughter's birthday, against Luke Campbell over in London. It's a very, very quick turnaround. To my knowledge, Lomachencko is not injured. He's not in a position to be giving up the title. So why is there a need for Devin Haney to be upgraded from interim champion to full champion?
Because Lomachencko petitioned to be awarded the franchise champion status. So the WBC voted in favor, and now he's a franchise champion, and Haney is a champion of the division. I understand the confusion. I understand someone who might question it. I'm just asking everybody to give just a little patience and let this flow. We are in 2019. Boxing rules go back to the WBC's 1963. We are in the era of the technology, of instant replay, of open scoring, of having officials in a different way. So give it a try, give it a chance. We don't intend to confuse anybody. We just want the champions to continue fighting the best fights possible. Canelo.
Wow. Mauricio Suliaman just said that Lomachencko petitioned, asked, requested for the franchise belt. Now, the problem with this is you have one guy that has known to be suspect for corruption, and that's Mauricio here, right? And all the shit that's happened this year has led us to believe this. Okay. Now, if what he's saying is true, now we could doubt that it's true or not because we haven't heard it from the horse's mouth. We haven't heard it for Loma. So we don't know if Loma actually petitioned for this belt. But if he petitioned for this belt, and then those fights, like Mauricio said, the fights that they want to happen are the best fight, the best. If they don't happen, that means this particular petition, or the reason why Loma petitioned, is because he wanted to duck Haney. Because he knew, hey, they're going to be tough fucking fights for me next year for 2020, and I don't really want to deal with them. Let me fight one of those guys. I'll be damned if I fight both. So how do I avoid fighting both? Okay, make me the franchise champion, so therefore I will never have to worry about fighting the WBC champion of the weight division, which is Haney, which he was upgraded to. So the weird thing about this is we don't hear Loma and we don't hear his side. So we can't assume that he said that. All we can know is what Mauricio said, Loma said. Okay? So that's secondhand information that he said, hey, he petitioned for it, and they, the WBC made a ruling and he asked for it. But, we don't know if he said that yet. But as far as Mauricio is concerned, it's not even the belt. It's not even a belt. It's an idea. It's a concept. It's things that you have to be nominated. It's an honorary bullshit title of an idea that he thinks that will make the sport of boxing better. He thinks that these guys have to fight. Did Canelo fight Charlo? No, he didn't. That pretty much cemented that idea of him ever fighting Charlo. And Charlo didn't say shit, so we can't really piss and moan over that, because Charlo he didn't even care. He just likes the idea of being upgraded to WBC champion. That's it. Without doing a fucking thing for it. Go figure. PBC. Al Heyman. Al Heyman has spoiled these fighters. He's giving them money for these guys absolutely to do nothing, right? So I wasn't surprised with Jamal's attitude, right? Or how he responded to being upgraded. He loved it. He didn't call out nobody. He didn't blast nobody, but Devin Haney is. Devin Haney's not that dude. He is not a PBC fighter. He's a guy that was supposed to be the next Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. But look how Pretty Boy Floyd, look how they treated him. They froze him out of a lot of fights too. Barrera, Morales, right? Princess Ahmed, to name a few. He wanted them all. He couldn't get any of them. So you got to ask yourself, will Haney get a fair shake at fighting Loma? The only way we're going to know is time, people. See, this guy could be lying, or Loma could be full of shit and could be ducking. We don't know. What we will know is what is to come in the sport of boxing, because Loma is the franchise champion. Now, if Loma does go and, become that guy like he's always petitioned to be, and fights Haney, fights Lopez, yeah, I wouldn't give a shit what kind of honorary belt or franchise belt he had, as long as he gets the fights done, as long as he gets his ass in the ring and fight. I wouldn't care about any of that shit. He don't have to lose it, because my understanding, if you beat the franchise champion, he stays the franchise champion, but you, in return, you receive a diamond belt. That's my understanding on it, right? So it's one of those situations, man, where I'm looking at it like, hey, we got to tell, we got to see, but this sounds very suspect coming from Mauricio Suliaman. So you guys tell me what you think about this interview. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.